Okay, here we go again. Just looking out, see if I see anything on that side where there would be telegraph poles or anything. It's actually really nice. Like, you can see a really well-defined grade in here. I didn't expect it to be like this. Take another picture here. And we'll take one more here. See if there's, just still looking, the odd chance there might be I doubt there's a telegraph pole, but you never know. Watch my footing here. It's actually all icy. My rubber boots that I'm wearing are not necessarily the most ideal footwear. So maybe I should pause here. You can actually see this so well defined on the LiDAR imagery. You know, you can really see where the grade is kind of going. So I have to thank Ronnie for this, because he's the one that put me on to the LiDAR imagery. I didn't realize there was LiDAR coverage of pretty much most of this area. And so LiDAR, if you don't know what it stands for, is light detection and ranging. So basically it's a laser view of the ground, and so essentially you can see what the ground looks like through the vegetation, and you can see this right away really well defined. So very well traveled on. You can't really feel any of the indentations from the ties. So I'm guessing this was probably used as a road. Don't see any ties either. Come in. Yeah, easy for you. Still quite a bit of snow and ice in here. Oh, somebody's drinking the bush. Again, I really got to watch my, and it's icy, like there's snow, and then the ground is frozen too. So, well, 2 kilometers we've done. Seriously? Kind of a mess in here. Okay, where are we here? We must be coming up to the river. And this is basically going to be the end of our journey here, because on the other side of the river, for sure, we are into private property. There's actually like homes and stuff and subdivisions. Wow, this is a pretty big embankment where the river is. It's a pretty far way down. Holy crap. What's our elevation here? 668, 667. Let's see how far it is down. I don't think we're going to be able to make it across the river. Okay, okay, relax. Whoa, the ground is frozen still. How about we go down this way? So what did we say, 667? Yeah, over 30 feet down. Look, you can see a pile here. So I don't know if there was a trestle here or if there was, it looks like there could have been. It could have also been an embankment, but certainly there's a pile right there in the water. And you can see the height of the other side, or it was washed out. So yeah, there could have, I mean, it's hard to say what was here. Just trying to work my way around. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere where I can get across to the other side. Maybe we'll have to try to come back here in the fall time and just be able to get the other side. Okay, so basically this ends our journey here. Like I said, maybe we'll come back and we'll try to get a little bit on the other side, but I know for sure once we're over there, then we get into other people's properties here off the what the easement was, and then there's like homes in behind there, right? So basically this is the last traversable section that we can go through. All right, so we did find a way across the creek. I didn't really want to come back, so we did find a way to ford over the creek. You can see our height again, according to the GPS, 30 feet down. You can see how it's all been obliterated here. Again, if I had to guess, I want to say that there was a culvert in here. Probably a wooden box culvert in here. Could have been a small little trestle as well, but and just judging by the way it kind of just goes over to the edge there, but again, I could be wrong. So we'll just go a tiny bit further here. Again, the sun is not cooperating, and so you can see what happens when the sun comes out and everything just gets illuminated here. And it makes it really, really hard to see the right of way. And so you can see the grade continuing this way here. You can see there's a little bit of a cut, which we will mark. Lots of traffic on the Canadian Pacific Kansas City here. Again, maybe what we'll do is we'll show you the LiDAR imagery, and you can see how everything is very well defined. Really growing in here. All right, so this is for real going to be the end of our journey here. And so the grade continues this way. Like I said, we really going to get into private property here, and then it continues on. What we're going to do is we're going to start a new episode where it crosses the next major road, and then maybe, if we can get permission, there's a really neat section on the north side of Arthur Street where basically the grade crosses over Arthur Street, and then to the north there's a really old culvert, and then there's some really neat cuts and things like that. So but in any case, hopefully you enjoyed this episode that took us the better part of a year to complete, and all the neat things that we saw. And it's really great that we're able to trace at least parts of this railway grade here in the city, and see where it left off. So in any case, we'll be back with yet more episodes in the future.